Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Riley. Today I'm going to do a quick review of the Streamlight ProTac HLX USB rechargeable weapon mounted light we have here. And I'm just going to talk to you about what I like, what I dislike about it. I'm not going to go over all the specs like the length, the width, the weight, all that stuff. You can look that up online. I'm just going to tell you how I like it and my thoughts and opinions on it. Obviously, Streamlight is a good company. They're not like super upper tier like Surefire, but they definitely make good lights, and I've never had any issues with them. And for the money, you can't really go better than Streamlight. I mean, Surefires are pretty good, really good, but they're really expensive. O-Lights, I mean, I've heard good and bad about O-Lights, but I've found Streamlights to be very reliable and very well made. So this is the HLX ProTac, and let's go ahead and take a look at it real quick. I have it mounted here, and then this is a cool little pressure pad here, so I can hit this real quick and obviously have light, and that's a really bright light. I mean, I have my lights on and you can see how bright that is. And then the other part of the pressure pad, if you click that here, it just stays on. So not a super heavy light, but it does put out a lot of lumens in candela. It's super bright. It looks pretty good on here on my Streebog. I got my Romeo 5 set up here with a little flash cover, flash barrel, whatever those are called. And then the light. I will have a suppressor soon. I'm almost hitting the 1 year mark, so I'm hoping I get my suppressor soon in the mail. Or not in the mail, but my tax stamp, and go pick up the suppressor. So this light is super good. Like, I think this cost me $120 shipped. And for a really good weapon mounted light, $120 is a super good deal. And I mean, it's I don't know, I don't have a lot to say about it, but it's super sturdy. Never had any issues. This is, I think it's $120 to $130 for the rechargeable version. Basically what that means is you can take the battery out. It's got a little plug in it that plugs into a micro USB cable, and you can recharge the battery inside here. But when you recharge it, it lasts months. I mean, unless you use it every day, but I mean, it holds a charge very well. So that's really nice. But let me just cut to the video of me showing you how bright it is, because I know that's all why you guys want to see. And oh, it's also worth mentioning, yeah, so for $130, I believe, shipped, you get the light, pressure pad, mounting hardware to mount it to the pick rail, the cable, and zip ties and all that kinds of fun things. So it's a really good deal, and like I said, Streamlight is like a super good brand. So let's cut to the part where I show you how bright this thing is. Okay, I am in a room during the day with the light off. As you can see, it's daytime, but I have my Streamlight here. I'm using the pressure pad, and I'm going to show you, the gun is unloaded, how bright it is. It's like insanely bright. I mean, I don't know if you can tell, but let's move over even to a darker area. It's so bright. It's like daylight bright. One thing you have to take into account is, I don't know if you can see my red dot, but make sure your red dot is bright enough to where when you use your light, it doesn't wash it out. And it washes it out here on the video, but I can still see it if I'm looking at down my optic. But yeah, this light is super bright. Never had any issues with it, and I only recharge it like every 3 to 4 months. So definitely a good option for like a home defense gun. If you need a light on your home defense gun, but make sure you adjust your optic so it doesn't get washed out by the brightness of the light. But like I said, I don't know why it's doing it on video, but when I flash it, I can still see that red dot, but I can't on video. So Not sure what's going on there, but yeah, it's a really nice light. Don't waste your money on that cheap junk on Amazon. People say, oh, 1,000 lumen flashlights, 1,000 lumen weapon mounted lights for like $50, $30. It's not worth it. Just go with the Streamlight or a Surefire.